What the fuck? Hey! What the fuck is going on here?
Who the hell are you?
Who are you? Who is everyone else?
Oh, this is a fucking disaster.
More than disasters of who are we? Where are we? Like if I know, I just got burned. I have a tail.
Well, it seems we're in some kind of forest.
Who are you?
Oh, you don't remember me, baby?
Wait, weren't we playing D&D? I can't say his name.
I don't like it.
Oh, come on, Nathan.
Name them. These two.
The party has now arrived at a small village.
Wow, that's fucking terrifying.
So... Yeah. Are we supposed to do something?
I kind of don't want to touch these.
I don't think we should.
Wow, this could be helpful.
It's something I can't read.
Anybody speak fucking Dwarven? Oh, read it?
No.
Kind of gonna put a hand on it.
Yeah, I'm a vampire, not a dwarf. Sorry.
Screw the light.
I feel the same. I don't mind it. Well, should we look inside the village?
I guess will be your best option.
Might as well, but I guess we Fair. Well, he just disappeared. You're just fucking
I don't exist. You know?
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
This is fine. I don't like it.
I
Don't mess with vampires.
So I guess separate and look around, or...
Why not?
I don't think splitting up would be a very good idea.
Especially since we're not aware of what's around.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
I don't trust you anymore.
Considering you sent us here in the first place.
I just wanted an adventure in here. I'm willing to get out.
Well, I know the dwarves are great builders, but I really don't trust my skill climbing them.
There's
Okay,
no
yes.
space.
But dwarves are also yay high.
Exactly why I'm wary.
Exactly why we can't really go through a door without crouching.
I mean,
They did kind of make it somewhat manageable.
to be honest, I have to crunch to go inside. Plus, aren't they kind of like territorial?
I mean, it'd be easier for me to be able to crunch and crawl around.
Yes, but then again, they are very territorial people, and I don't think that they would appreciate a wolf folk, a vampire,
And a human.
Don't forget about our humans.
You can't ignore it. I control you.
Come on, it's fun.
Was it up or under?
supposed to live in mountains.
I thought they were too, so I don't think this is a dwarf village.
This is the woodland dwarves.
They do exist.
That would make more sense.
There's too much sun here and I don't like it.
You have a cloak, it blocks you anyway.
Any idea where we should go?
I would have to roll for it.
Yeah. Nowhere.
Might as well give it a try. It keeps you out of being burned, don't it?
Yeah.
These dwarves have been gone long. These dwarves have been gone a long time.
Makes sense. Too empty for its own good. Also, by the place in the tree, bad shape.
What is the tiefling getting himself into now?
I don't know. Slaughter, what are you doing?
Just looking around.
Why didn't you climb up the rib cage? We need to come up with a plan on how we're gonna get back home.
That would be a good idea.
I'm not too worried about going back home yet. I'm enjoying this.
But we need to find a way to get back.
But in order to do that, we have to find a map.
Or a spellcaster.
He controls everything. I am a spellcaster.
No one has the power to send you back in this world.
That's a drop.
Tiefling, go down.
Do you think he would land on his face or his feet?
Do you think I could fit through that with these wings? If anybody should go down, it should be the wolf folk.
You do have better eyesight in the dark.
That's true. It is horribly. I don't mind the sun. It is horribly. I guess. There you are.
I was trapped. So, I have a question.
Okay.
Did you guys really accept to stay here forever?
A little unbeknownst to him.
So, what are we planning?
I'm supposed to be Wolf Queen. I mean, I could use that to turn around and get out of here.
I just became the vampire queen.
So you have control of something. I have control of woods, animals, noses, people who know the way out of the land.
Alright, what about Slaughter? Well, I already know that Slaughter probably just wants gold, so...
That's anything new. But I was there with that one, so he's gonna be a hard one to flip back, because I think he's actually staying.
So what are we going to do to convince them otherwise?
Play with the news for now.
Stay strong. Let's go find those two idiots.
Sense of smell. Right, once again. Come on.
Man, he was not kidding.
Slaughter, we've been looking for you.
Where have you been?
Around.
Around.
Around, up, down, under.
All the places I can think about.
Well, we already know this town's a bust. Traps and booby traps are still wired.
I was trapped in a dwarven thieves trap.
There's some monster underneath the town.
So how about we GTFO and figure out where to go to next? Maybe get some food.
I suppose.
Food sounds great. I'm starving.
I saw a couple of water chickens we can always hunt.
Can
I'm not
either of you
running
use
after
weapons?
something that can fly. I may be able to convince them I don't like birds.
Honey, you already ran after something that flies. It's right there.
Okay, but in the other world, he did not fly.
Oh,
He
boo
was
hoo.
fly.
and I lie there, but I'm fly here.
Alright, you two. Let's get out of here. I'm getting sick of the smell.
I'm getting sick of the dirt.
You don't think the reason why I'm not breathing?
You're not
Besides
breathing?
to find you guys?
After a long, hard day of getting dropped in this world, exploring a abandoned dwarven stronghold, do you enjoy the quietness? No traffic. All you hear is just the sound of the water.
It's tranquil. Reminds me of home.
Alright.
Doing a little bit of cutting here.
Very much so. Finally.
Well, gotta say that dwarven stronghold was weird, but I'm glad we're finally out of it.
I'm just glad that the sun is down and I'm no longer being burned.
I'm glad we found the items we did because we kept you quiet about money.
Oh, shush.
Well, I mean, he did get his money in the end, so.
It's true.
I still think that they gypped us for half a load of bread.
That is a really big gyp from the market.
At least it's food. Better
Yeah.
than the animals out here that we can't really eat.
Yeah. Who wants poisonous water chickens?
I told you from the beginning I didn't like water chickens.
Water chickens be water chickens. You know, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not so good, sometimes they just kill you.
I just can't believe they
It's a
don't go for
50-50.
anything in the market.
That's another thing too. I mean, poison? Wouldn't they at least sell at least in the black market?
You would think so, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, I said it once already, I'm gonna say it again. I'm starving.
Well, we have fruit, bread dip, and oatmeal.
Ugh.
It's what we have.
It's what they had.
Yeah, I can't really complain.
I think I'm gonna partake in some of the fruit.
I think I'll partake.
Yep. And luckily we were able to finally get a freaking knife so we can actually cut stuff.
That's also true. Even a spot by the river though.
So, you think they're gonna try to attack us while we're over here?
Who knows?
As long as we don't have a fire lit, no one will know we're really here.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Alright.
Here's a knife.
It's gonna be a big sleep. But I've been through worse.
Who says we're sleeping? It's the easiest time for me to travel. We're resting.
After exploring that, I can use a couple of these.
You can take a couple of these. Just eat first so you don't die hungry.
Die hungry.
Please. That's the last thing I'm worried about dying from. Anybody seen our warlock?
That is a good question. All we know of is the DM controlling. We haven't seen our fourth player.
Do you think that maybe they got combined when he pulled us in here?
Oh, that's not
It'll work for us in the end.
There you guys are.
good. The heck happened to you?
First of all, how the fuck did we get here? Second of all, what the fuck is going on?
Well, speed you up. Wizard casting magic didn't work. Now we're here in Dungeon World.
I still remember. We're gonna fight a lich. was gonna cast a spell. And then the next thing I remember, I wake up in a forest and no one's around. So then I end up at what looks to be a stronghold. Looks empty. And then still no one, so I go to town and hear 4 strangers. So I start looking for you guys, wondering who the 4th was.
So to catch you up even further, even though Amy, I do appreciate your way of explaining, but you're obviously not the DM.
No.
Okay. So you're our unknown human warlock.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 2 of you. There's another person who looks exactly like you and is the DM. You were split in 2. He sent us here. And he wants us all to stay.
Okay, better question. Why can't I call your guys' names out?
The DM controls everything.
And we're not allowed to say anything from the real world.
We physically cannot. So, I'm Mira. This is Amy. And that's Slaughter.
So, pretty much, we have to call each other our D&D names.
Yep.
Not to mean to intrude, we sped you up as quick as we can. We need to go.
Okay, go where?
Away
Not
because
at the lake.
wargs.
At least give me a piece of bread. And you guys bought all the low-priced items.
It's what we could with what we could when Slaughter wants to keep half the money.
Hey, I like money, okay?
Are you sure you're not a dragon?
Oh, har, har, har. Very funny. Alright, well, I guess we should get out of here. Let's pack everything up and keep moving.
Yeah.
What are you 2 out of breath for?
I'm a fucking human.
All of us run from animals.
I'm
Yeah,
a fucking warlock. I don't do physical exercise.
we should be good about here. They're far enough.
You dropped my pear.
Who cares about the pear right now?
I care?
At least we still have other food.
We spent money on that pear. I should have at least been able to finish it.
Just don't eat me.
Why not?
No, you two. Save it for later.
I will put a stake through your fucking heart.
It's okay. Humans are disgusting anyway.
Well, it doesn't really matter anyways, because we're planning not to stay here for long.
Oh?
What? I need something to help me breathe.
You're good.
Could I try that thing? What kind of human contraption is it?
How much does it go for on the market?
There is no market for it. It's priceless.
Everything has a price in the right hands.
Oh. What does it do?
Push the lever on the front, put your mouth over the top of it, and breathe in. Now breathe out.
I became a dragon.
That was such a bad joke. Anyways, Amy.
That stuff smells good.
It tastes good.
That bread hit the spot before we had to run.
Hey, Canine, you said we aren't staying here long. What do you mean?
Yeah, we don't plan on staying here long.
Oh, that hit my head. I think I need blood.
You'll be fine. You don't need blood.
It's not gonna kill me, right? It's not
No.
poison.
No, it's not laced with garlic.
Why would our other player poison someone that we actually need on
He
our
looks
side?
exactly like DM.
That is true.
How do we know that we can't? How do we know that we can trust him? Just because he loses a dice bag and some bougie hat?
And mask.
and mask, how do we know that we can trust you? How do we know that you're not the DM trying to trick us and think that we're coming up with a plan to get out of here?
If I was the DM, you really think I would have ran anywhere?
He's got a point.
You really think I would have run from wargs?
I still don't trust you.
You want to try a warlock?
Want to
Well,
try cleric?
humans and vampires aren't really supposed to trust each other, considering I'm a werewolf and we aren't supposed to trust each other.
Anyways, I don't know about YouTube, but I'm quite enjoying the life here.
I don't know about you, but you may be enjoying the life here, but this could be an escape. We still do have other things that we need to do.
In our real world, we might be able to find a way out, and then once we find a way out, we know
can
how to get
always
back.
come right back and start from the beginning, or same where we left off,
Exactly.
depending on what it's gonna do.
Instead of rolling dice and doing it at a table, we could just come here and do it in real life.
Yeah, that dice thing was weird.
Yeah, it's considerably funny that we haven't had to do it again.
Well, remember, DM gave us full power.
That's true, we are at full power now.
Before, it was the DM controlling us, so now we're at full power. Minus the warlock. So do you really want to test me, human?
Okay, knock it off with the fighting for as of right now. We're trying to get everyone on the same side so we can go home.
Truce for now.
And fighting
But one
doesn't
step up,
work.
and I will kill you.
Vampires haven't been able to take care of humans for centuries.
Then how about this? To get us to trust you, tell us your name.
I don't have a name. I don't remember my name. Okay?
So what are we supposed to call
That
you?
is true. When we did have that other player, the player started as a no name.
So what do we
I've
call
never had a name.
you? Okay, so what would you like to be called? Human, warlock, disgusting, slowpoke?
Warlock is fine. Fucking lamprey.
Besides the names, and stuttering and argumenting, as I keep saying, go home, slaughter, and this one are our biggest bet. We don't have all four of us going home. I don't think it'll probably work.
So we have to work as a team to get home. What do you say, warlock? Are you with us or are you against us?
I'm kind of on the fence. Back home, I have a bunch of troubles to deal with. Here, yeah, there's a lot of deadly things, and I would like to live. There's also none of the troubles from back home. Yeah, there's a lot of good things back home, but there's none of the troubles from back home. Literally here, we could make lives for ourselves where we're fucking kings, queens. I can't do that back home.
Can't. Doesn't mean you won't be able to. You could win the lottery, you could hit the jackpot, whatever. I mean, they have similar
I have more
gambling
of a
here,
chance
too.
of winning the lottery in this world than I do back home.
And
How about
honestly,
you, Slaughter?
my personal opinion, I love it here. I can get away with petty crimes that otherwise, back in the real world,
You can still get away with if you're not caught.
that's the problem. Back here, they don't have, well, what I'm assuming they don't have here, what we had back in the real world.
They do. They do have villages. They have justice systems. You have
Yet,
to escape them as well.
yet here I can be the king of thieves and have people steal for me rather than having to do all the dirty work myself.
Just make a gang back home.
And deal with that kind of issue? No thanks. People here are much more simple-minded than the people back home.
Plus, if you are going criminal route, they're way more advanced back home.
What about mining your life back home?
We can start a new one here. We can be better here.
A free-roaming werewolf yourself with someone who wants to steal and thieve half of his life? Do you think you could really start a life like that if I have to lead an entire pack?
Yeah.
You literally could work together. Become a force unstoppable in this world.
Okay, then what about our life? Our responsibilities back home? What about family?
We could literally start a new one here.
I can't travel in the daytime. What am I
That's
supposed
fine.
to do?
I protect you during the day, and we travel. I literally could move you from one end of this land to the next during the day. And during the night, we do whatever we have to. I'm with Slaughter on this one.
You can't just go off and get a new family, though.
We can. This land is full of possibilities.
What about our dog?
He can find a better home. And we literally could have even her. If she wanted to give part of the pack to us to help protect us.
Come on, you two. The choice really isn't that hard. And if you're trying to swap between worlds multiple times, that's going to make it a lot harder. You ever take into the account that what if we come back one time and we're never able to go back?
Guys, pause it.
Come on now, guys. You're really trying to go home. But is it really worth it in the end? Here, like you said before, we can be so much more than what we were.
Yeah, but we have family back there. Our moms, our brothers, our sisters.
What's going on?
Oh.
Nothing, hun.
Not a thing.
Did I hear talk about wanting to leave again?
No.
You're all powerful, and you brought us here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay on one condition.
What's that?
You bring my dog here too.
can
I don't
bring
want to
Bubba
leave
here.
him in the real world. I don't want him to go somewhere else.
You want him changed or the same?
The same, if anything.
Okay. You seem to be missing somebody.
The
I know he
warlock.
got near you.
Where did...
There's one human less, and I'm okay with it.
Are you lamprey? We didn't split bodies. I've been here the whole time.
You were right.
Half right. I do change minds here and there. But I'm not two different bodies. Sometimes the DM lose control. So, I can let you go back home. Or, we can make our new lives here. I will bring Bubba. And we start anew. It's your decision.
Well, vampire,
What if we decided that whenever we needed an escape from the real world, we could return here and play in this world instead of doing the tabletop game? And we had our adventures, but we also took care of our responsibilities. Can't that be an option?
Then we have the chance of not losing everything that we just worked for.
I mean, what's so good about that world? We already gave our side, even if it was the other part of me. But think about it. A whole new world, do whatever you want. What's so good about a world you can't change much in?
As long as your other you keeps to saying that me and Slaughter can work, as can our type and species. This one
Tieflings.
obviously gets her pet back.
But I wouldn't get my little sister. I wouldn't get my mom or my dad or any of my other sisters. I could never visit my son. I don't want to live in a world like that. I have attachments in the real world. I have things that I need to do, and I have things that I have to return to. I can't just stay here for the rest of my life.
Cut.